Call it alcohol dependence or alcoholism. About 18 million people have an alcohol use disorder, and really breaking its hold can be extremely challenging.
But that's the primary goal at Start Fresh Alcohol Recovery Center, and this is new to Omaha.
From Start Fresh, Joe Smithberg and Samantha Stutte is a client. Nice to have both
Nice
of
to
you
have
here
you
this morning.
here. Hi,
Thank
Samantha.
you.
Let's talk about this program. How does Start Fresh get started?
Well, I guess it got started with it when our company owned the exclusive rights to the naltrexone implant. So our first site was in California, actually Santa Ana, California. They opened up there about 2.5 years ago. And then from there it's kind of grown. You know, San Francisco is next, and Phoenix, and now here into Omaha.
Here you are in Nebraska. So you mentioned the drug. It's FDA approved.
Yeah, naltrexone's been around since about 1995 for the treatment of alcoholism. It's been around in an oral form. So yeah, it's been FDA approved since for about 30 years or so.
How do you use it? And we have some animation which might help us understand this a little bit better, but I'd love for you to explain as we're looking at this.
Okay. Well, naltrexone in the implant is compounded, so it has special applications, so it's time released into the body. It time releases over the span of 6 months all the way up to 14 months, and that's usually based on metabolism. So the incision is made in the lower right abdomen. It's about a 1-inch incision where the implant is placed into the lower abdomen. From there, the drug starts working its way up to the brain pretty much immediately. The benefit of an implant is that it just lasts for a long time. So instead of the decision to take the medicine every day, the implant will slowly release the naltrexone all the way up to the brain, and so to basically block those cravings for the alcohol.
We see how it's implanted. I want you to address a couple points here. How safe is it, and I guess speak to the effectiveness of it.
Naltrexone is very safe. Side effects are minimal. A little bit of fatigue. We have a team of medical professionals that, all the way from a general practitioner to a psychiatrist to an anesthesiologist, that will see our clients. Big concern is, you know, any detox concerns, med management. So we make sure that everyone is safe and physically and mentally ready and able to do this program.
Samantha, you have the implant.
I do, yes.
When did you undergo the procedure, and what are you noticing because of it?
I went on June 12th is when I had the implant, and I noticed within the hour, I did not have the physical cravings to drink alcohol.
And what led you, this is something you struggled with, what led you to, I guess, make that step to get the implant? What led you to this point?
I wanted an extra tool for my toolbox is how I put it. I wanted something else to help me get through my day. The implant definitely helps me with the physical cravings. What Start Fresh does is they also have a counselor that I see every week. So it's a full circle approach. I don't just have the implant and then I go on my merry way. You know, I learn how to deal with life without alcohol as well. I'm involved in a good recovery program, a great support system, along with having the medication.
And you're speaking about it publicly, which is a huge step as well.
Do you feel like your health and happiness have been restored in a way?
Absolutely. I feel a lot more energy. I'm more productive. I'm a better mom. I'm more engaged. So I'm very thankful.
Yeah,
I'm very thankful.
Joseph, talk about this, the life coaching aspect. That's a huge part of it that she was talking about.
Yeah, you know, having the naltrexone implant is an amazing tool, and we're lucky to be able to have the exclusive rights to this implant. But we'd be doing, you know, our clients, in service if we just did that. You know, we understand that fixing the physical or the physical side of things and blocking these cravings is one thing, but we also need to work on the the psychosocial portion of things. So we have 4 licensed alcohol and drug counselors that perform our life coaching program.
And this is your website. You see implant and life coaching, but first the evaluation. What is covered through that?
Right, so as I touched on earlier, first they'll meet with us and have a consultation just to kind of gauge their readiness and to learn about the program. Then from there they'll see a general practitioner. There they'll do some blood work. We want to make sure the kidneys are okay, the liver is okay, so they're physically able. After that point, they'll see a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist is in charge of just making sure someone's inwardly ready. And then again, to just make sure any detox concerns, that we handle the med management, just so they can get through detox safely, and then they can get into the implant procedure and be comfortable doing that.
There's no roadblock, that this is truly a permanent solution, that there wasn't something overlooked along the way that sort of
Right.
prevented success. Makes sense.
Well, Samantha's been through the program.
Yeah.
What would you say to people out there who are considering this type of treatment and considering the implant itself?
Do it. If you can do it, do it. It has changed my life, but you need to make sure that you keep an open mind, you have a good support system, and a good recovery program, along with just the medication itself. You have to have a good recovery program.
Yeah, it's
set
not
in
just the
place.
implant.
Correct.
Yeah, the website is startfreshne.com. And if you have any questions at all, we would encourage you to call 884-1221. Start Fresh Alcohol Recovery Center, now in Omaha. So this is new to the area. If you aren't familiar with the technology, the concept, that's why. It's new. Samantha, I applaud you. I think it's brave
you.
that
Yeah,
you're
good luck
sharing
on
your
your
experience.
continued
Thank you.
journey.
Thank you. And Joe, it's great to have you here
Yes,
too.
thank you.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
Joe.
you.